I'm Suzy Fleming Leonard, and welcome to Today in Brevard Entertainment. I hope you're ready to start planning your weekend because we've got a great show lined up for you. We're going to take you on a tour of some of the quaint galleries in Cocoa Village. We'll try some cool summer treats at Sundaes on Merritt Island, and we're going to talk about this summer's must-see movie, which opened yesterday. But first, let's get a Zap report from Jennifer Sangalang, editor of our Metro Mix Entertainment website. Jennifer, what are you hearing from our trusty Zap man?
Well, last weekend he was at the County Line Saloon in West Melbourne. The place was packed. They were hosting Florida's hottest firefighters contest, and we're told these men and women put on quite a show.
You know, my friend Lisa was there, and she said it was pretty crazy.
That's what I heard too.
Where are we headed this weekend?
Well, this weekend, on Friday, you can get zapped at Coconuts and Cocoa Beach. The Zap Squad should be there at about 8 o'clock. Then you'll have a second chance to get zapped later Friday night. We'll be out at the Dog and Bone in Cocoa Village to hear Vintage.
Oh, Vintage is one of my favorite local bands. They play some great classic rock, and they've started doing some original stuff too, haven't they?
They sure have. They've got a new CD coming out later this month. We're going to be shooting video of them performing and capturing the fun at the Dog and Bone too.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It will be.
So what about Bonefish Willie's? Didn't you tell me they're having an anniversary coming up?
They're celebrating the Big 10. Bonefish Willie's is on the river on Pineapple Avenue near the O'Galley Arts District. They'll be celebrating, like I said, all weekend, so stop by and congratulate them.
You know, I love their outdoor bar and the deck area. It's a nice scenic place to have to just hang out, have a drink, have dinner,
Or both.
have both. And now, speaking of nice places to hang out, tell us a little bit about this week's Metro Mix video.
Well, Caroline Perez and I went to Sundaes on Merritt Island recently, and they make all their ice cream right there. They have so many flavors to choose from. I mean, I tried the blackberry, I tried the peppermint, I tried the coffee.
Yum. And you said that they don't have just ice cream, right?
No, actually they have a lot more than that. You can take your pick from Philly cheesesteaks, hot dogs. I had some nachos.
You've got to stop, but let's go ahead and watch the video now.
Okay.
Today we're going to Sundaes, a mom and pop shop on Merritt Island. Don't let the name fool you. Sundaes offers a lot more than ice cream. Let me give you the scoop.
We have a pork barbecue sandwich. It's pulled pork. It's very good. We have a cheeseburger. We have a cheesesteak with peppers and onions. That's very good. We have the hot dog. That sells well. Then we have nachos, corn dog, and we also have a soft pretzel. And the hot dog special for 2 hot dogs and chips and a drink for $3.99 is popular. A lot of people like that.
Have you gotten any weird requests for Sundaes?
Actually, we do. Sometimes we have people pick something like pistachio, orange pineapple, and cotton candy and mix it all together, and then they get things like Nerds and Mike and Ike's and chocolate chips on top, and then they might put hot fudge or caramel or...
We have over 30 flavors of homemade ice cream. We make it right here on the premises, homemade waffle cones. We've been open since February of last year. It used to be a marble slab. So we do mix-ins with the ice cream and do it right on the cold slab. We try to keep the prices low so that people can afford to come in with a couple of kids and have a treat once in a while.
What would you say is your favorite flavor?
My favorite? It's probably the coffee flavor or peanut butter flavor.
Well, we just had lunch here at Sundaes on Merritt Island. I had the Philly cheesesteak, I had the nachos, and they were really good. And to cap the day off, I'm gonna have a scoop of ice cream. It's my favorite. Coffee and a little bit of chocolate chip cookie dough. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I bet you want some ice cream now, don't you? I know I do. Now, if your television has been broken, or if you haven't picked up a magazine or newspaper in the past 2 weeks, this may come as a surprise to you. But if you've been paying attention even a little bit, you will know that this summer's biggest movie, the latest Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, opened yesterday. We're going to show you a clip from that movie, and when we come back, Jennifer and I will be talking to some super Harry fans about the books and the movie and why we all love Harry.
What you are looking at are memories. in this case pertaining to one individual. This is perhaps the most important memory I've collected. I'd like you to see it.
Who are you?
Well, I'm like you, Tom. I'm different.
Prove it. I can make things move without touching them. I can make bad things happen to people who are mean to me. I can speak to snakes too.
Our guests today are Heather Strasser of Grant Valkyria and Oliver Burris of Vieira. Guys, welcome, and I'm a little embarrassed. You and Jennifer, you've all gotten into the spirit of Harry Potter, and I haven't, but that doesn't mean I'm any less of a Harry Potter fan. Tell me what you're most looking forward to about the movie finally coming out.
Definitely the special effects they'll use with the different scenes, because there's a lot of magic in this book, and I'm really interested in one scene in particular to see how they'll do it all.
And you're going to tell us which one that is?
Well, it involves a lake and ghosts, and it's, I don't want to give too much away, but...
I think Oliver knows the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
You're wearing your robes. I was reading this morning in Entertainment Weekly, but they're not going to have their robes in the last two movies. They're retiring the robes after this movie. So.
That's kind of sad.
I know, it kind of is. It just doesn't. It won't be the same.
They'll still have the Gryffindor colors, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and of course Slytherin.
Yep.
No.
Well, tell me what is it about the Harry Potter books and the movies that draws you in and just keeps you wanting to stay with Harry?
Well, I think it's that the books start out when he's 11, and it's very generated towards young readers. It is a young reader book, and a lot of kids really do start reading when they're about 10 or 11. They start actively reading. And the fact that he is the same age as the people reading the book, it kind of draws them into the book. And then there's also the magic aspect. I mean, everybody's parents have told them about magic and the fairy tales and everything, and just thinking that it can be possible in the real world really sets your imagination going.
So, Oliver, if your wand really worked, what would you do with it?
Anything and everything.
And we were talking earlier about in this movie, there's going to be a major character is going to die.
I won't tell you who.
But Oliver was going to give us some hints.
Has a beard. He wears a pointy hat normally. He's old.
Okay, we should stop there because we don't want to give away too much. So, you obviously relate to the Harry Potter character, as you look kind of like him. Do you ever fantasize about your...
It'd be cool to just flick your wrist and you can do something, or I don't know.
In fact, we were trying to do that earlier when our microphones weren't working, and Jennifer's wand worked on one of the microphones.
What's your favorite spell from the book and the movie?
Probably like Accio or whatever.
That's where you
whatever,
keep it.
yeah, like whatever you want to come to you. So instead of going to an object, you can bring it to yourself.
That would be so convenient to have.
Yeah,
I would love that.
I like the Reparo spell to fix everything that you break. That can come quite handy sometimes.
I could use that too. And maybe we should all just go live at Hogwarts.
Oh, that'd be a dream.
Until all of the fighting and the snakes come out of the pipes. And I don't know if I would want to be there when that was happening. So you're going to go. You didn't get to go see the movie when it opened at midnight on Wednesday morning, but you're going to go see it this Saturday. And it's going to be a big family event. Everybody's going to go and.
Yeah, it's a big family thing. Everyone in my family watches or reads the books.
Do they dress up too?
No. Though my mom tried to dress up as Professor Trelawney for one of the Harry Potter parties.
Yeah, the psychic with the big glasses.
Yeah.
Right?
And now, Oliver, you were saying that you placed in a Harry Potter contest?
Well, 4th place.
That's
Well, yeah.
how many people were in it? It was probably a big contest.
Like, at least 20 were in the final.
Okay, I just didn't want you to tell me there were 5 in the contest. Oliver and Heather, thank you for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed the movie this weekend. I may see you out at the theater. And Jennifer, are you going to go out this weekend?
I saw it yesterday.
Don't tell me how it
I'm not
ended.
gonna tell you.
Don't tell me how it ended. But as we've already told you, the movie did open Wednesday at 12:01 a.m. And to get ready for that showing, the Oaks Theater in Melbourne had a Harry Potter marathon. We sent Jennifer and Luann Manderville to the theater to talk to Harry Potter fans. Wait until you see who they met.
Hello everyone, Luann Manderville, Florida today. We're here at the Oaks 10 Theater in Melbourne where it's time for the Harry Potter Marathon, of course leading up to the premiere of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. All these folks are already here this morning. Are you guys going to be here all day?
All day long.
All day long. You look awesome. Awesome.
Thank
Do you work here?
Yes, of course.
Cool. Yep. And what about you? You here all day?
Yep, I'm working doubles the next 3 days because it's going to be a blast.
How fun. What about you guys? You going to be here all morning, all evening into the premiere?
Yep.
Cool. Where are you from?
Melbourne?
Melbourne. Are you like the biggest Harry Potter fan in Brevard?
Yes.
Yes. I want to hear some more. Yes!
Yeah.
Yes! Exactly.
How energetic.
Yes, actually, I believe we have over 1,000 tickets sold, and we're expecting to be sold out. We're going to show Harry Potter on all 10 of our screens this evening.
I got up at 6 in the morning. I've been knitting this scarf for 2 years.
Have you?
I only had a flag done for the last marathon, so I said I'm going to get it done this time, and I stretched it out, and it made a scarf.
Have you read all the books?
Of course.
Of course.
Every
like
single
several
one.
times?
I review them after I've read them completely.
Okay.
But full discussion. So, constant
So,
discussion.
like, there's like a lot of rumors about this new movie. Like, well, what's it called again?
Half-Blood Prince?
Yeah, no, but they do a lot of kissing, and what do they call that in the book? What do they call that?
Snogging.
Snogging. Lots of snogging.
Snogging.
Very cool. Have you read all the books?
No, I
No.
haven't. No.
Me neither. So,
Busted.
do you have a favorite out of all the movies? Do you have a favorite?
The first one's the coolest, I think.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I like the first one a lot.
Do you have a favorite character?
Yeah, Malfoy, actually.
Oh, yes, of course, right? What about you? What's your favorite character?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Cool. He's so darn cute. Anyway, what about you?
I like Hermione.
Me too, me too. I think she's like the peacekeeper, but yet she's very intelligent at the same time, so I really like that. Have you read the books, all of the books?
No, I haven't, but
No.
I did see Harry Potter, the premiere of Order of the Phoenix in London.
Oh, you
the last
did? How cool.
Yeah.
We've had a fabulous time here at Oaks 10 Theater in Melbourne, getting in on all the excitement for the Harry Potter Marathon. What about you, Jen?
Oh, I'm spellbound by all the Harry Potter mania.
It's been fantastic fun. It's time for the marathon to start. We're ready. We got our popcorn, and we're going to have a great time. Hope you show up too. Like I said, I haven't seen it yet, but Harry Potter is definitely on my to-do list for this weekend. Now, another one of my favorite weekend pastimes is shopping. And I especially love wandering into the galleries and shops in historic Cocoa Village. We sent Pam Harbaugh and Chris Kreidler on a gallery walk in Cocoa Village. They found a lot of artists who are very passionate about what they do, and a lot of galleries that are definitely worth a visit.
Pam Harbaugh here with Florida Today, here in Cocoa Village. This is one of the more quaint, delightful little stops that you can spend a number of hours going up and down the streets, going to galleries, seeing what artists have done for us to delight and charm us. And we're right in front of Black Dog Gallery. Are you going to show us some of the goodies in your shop?
Sure.
All right, let's go in.
Do you have a lot of people coming in here just off the streets, having heard about you and wanting to see some of your work?
Yes, because I've done a lot of signs for the Cocoa Village area, really bright, colorful signs, and people seem to know me for that, and also for my mermaids.
This is a beautiful red and green and vivid blue painting of palm trees here.
Then I also do custom pet storyboards.
This is beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, is it okay to touch?
Oh, sure.
I guess so, since people are supposed to sit in them, right?
Right.
How's business in this struggling economy?
We're still doing pretty good because we still get a lot of tourists, and we still get our regular customers that come in and they might want a gift for someone or something for their house. And we have a gallery walk, which we do twice a year, which is really nice, and then everyone can see all the different variety we have.
Tell us about some of the items that you have.
We carry a little bit of everything, ranging anywhere from hand-blown glass to vintage prints and paintings, oil paintings, watercolors, custom-done jewelry. I do a few pieces. I have some other friends who consign jewelry here also.
Right now we've got 2 for the price of 1 in this location. This is home to Bad Birds Gallery and Carolyn Seiler Gallery, Studio and Gallery, correct?
Yes.
And why don't you tell us who you are and a little bit about your art here?
I just moved here a year ago. We just had a 1-year celebration last night and took the back spot of the gallery here, which John was running on his own.
Background is military and aviation, so I like to paint aircraft, but I also like to paint pinups. I like to paint ballet dancers. And if you look around, you'll see I pick on flamingos a lot.
Okay. Now we've come up a couple of blocks from the heart of Cocoa Village to a place called Cousins 2 Gallery. And it is owned and operated by
Charlotte Griffin.
I understand you have a number of artists here.
Yes, we have about 5, and they're all good.
All right, we've come up a flight of stairs, and the sign says open, open, open. We're here now in front of the studio of Kurt Zimmerman.
This is where I sell my art. People come up here, they buy, they look at it. Some of them leave right away because they can't handle some of the, subject matter and what have you.
You walk into this room and you sort of feel like we're stepping into Kurt Zimmerman's head in a way.
You might be. I mean, almost literally, because, this all comes from the head, images and what have you, and feelings I have about the environment, politics, outer space, and so forth.
Well, tell us about, pick a piece and tell us about it.
I've done a number of universe series, maybe about 25 or 26. This is one of the first ones. I did a lot of quantum physics, you know what I mean? I worked out at the Space Center. I was an engineer out there. And it reminded me of string theory. I was looking in a Dempsey dumpster, and something was poked out at me, like it was a head, a form of a head. I said, God, that looks like a rhino or something like that. And there is the rhinopotamus.
We are here at the Lois Ann Locklear Studios, and you must be
Lois Ann Locklear.
Okay. And you do pottery.
I do pottery. I do all hand building. I teach as well hand building, but everything in the gallery is done by hand.
I see you don't have any shoes on.
That's right, no shoes.
If I had a nice pedicure, I would take my shoes off.
Well, we encourage that anyway. Yeah, I teach and I encourage the kids to take off their shoes when we come because it's a relaxed classroom. In this village, there is not one chain store. It's all little entrepreneurs, and it's really fabulous.
In the coming weeks, you can look forward to gallery walks in Titusville, downtown Melbourne, and O'Galley, too. Thanks for joining us today. I hope we've given you some good ideas on how to plan your weekend. Next week, we'll be introducing you to popular local artist Derek Gores. We'll preview an upcoming concert by the Space Coast Flute Orchestra, and we'll talk about what fun Metro Mix has up its sleeve. As always, if you want to know more about the things we've talked about today or about other fun things to do in the area, visit brevard.metromix.com or floridatoday.com, or you can pick up a copy of tomorrow's TGIF entertainment section. From all of us at Florida Today and Today in Brevard, have a great weekend.